CEBIS Touch is the new 12-inch onboard information system that allows operators to configure settings on the machine. The CEBIS Touch system is made up of four main components. We've got the CEBIS Touch monitor, the CEBIS control panel, the C-motion control, and the direct access keys. The CEBIS control panel gives manual control of the CEBIS Touch monitor using four main buttons. We have the rotary button that is used for selecting objects and buttons when on the move. The rotary button has the same functions as physically touching the screen and can be used as desired by the operator. Our second button is then our hotkey button. This opens the new hotkey menu and allows operators to access customizable functions. We then have the info button that provides operators with further information on a selected function, and then we have the escape button that cancels all processes and exits menus. Direct access keys allow operators to change settings on the move without having to search through menus. The direct access keys give operators access to partial width adjustments, autopilot steering centralization adjustments, header height adjustments, cruise pilot forward speed adjustments, autofill trailer filling height adjustments, variable front attachment drive adjustments, and finally length of cut adjustments. To make an adjustment with the direct access key, just rotate the dial, which will call up the setting on the screen, and then plus or minus the setting as required. Machines spec'd with the C-motion drive lever will also gain extra functionality for the new hotkey system. We will get 3 new buttons, one for accessing the hotkey and 2 for selecting the functions. When activating the hotkey button, the hotkey menu is displayed on the screen. The arrows can then be used to select the required function, and when adjustments need to be made, we can use the toggle switch on the back of the joystick to adjust the function as required. The 12-inch CEBIS touchscreen monitor has 2 main display screens, the road travel screen and the fieldwork screen. These displays have been split up into 4 main sections. We've got the main display area, we've got the secondary display area that is fully customizable, we've got the main menu bar, and then we've got the status bar. The status bar shows function statuses as well as displaying errors on the machine. Errors displayed in white, yellow and red will give different meanings to the operators. Functional symbols when grey are off, when white are on, when green are active, and when are yellow there is a warning with the function. The main menu remains the same as previous models, but with a new easy to access design. The main menu has 2 main display areas. We have the function overview of all the relevant functions, and then we have the function content. The function content will then give us access to all the activations and settings available within this menu. With the new main menu structure, there are a few things to note when making activations and adjustments. When a symbol has a green box around, this means that it has been selected. It does not automatically mean that it has been activated or deactivated. For a function to be activated, it needs to have a green circle around. If the function is deactivated, it will then be greyed out. To activate and deactivate functions, it's a simple push. As you can see, now I have selected this symbol, but it has now been switched off as it is greyed out. When changing other settings on the system, we can click into the required setting, which will then highlight our scroller menu. From here, settings can be made by simply tapping on the arrow, which will turn green when selected, and moving to the required setting. You can also use the plus and minus sections for more precise adjustments, and if you have an exact figure that you want to set within the settings, simply press on the number, which will bring up the keypad, and you can then remove your previous setting and enter in your new value. Once you have selected your new value, hit the tick and that will be recorded within the menu. In the road travel screen, the main display area is highlighting engine speed, machine forward speed, fuel level, urea level, and engine coolant temperature. The secondary display is then highlighting 3 customizable functions, and in this case we have machine status, user defined displays, and 1 camera output shown. Moving to the fieldwork screen, the main display area can now be changed to the driver's preference. Currently it is displaying the machine silhouette, which gives access to quick functions, but this can also be changed to one of 2 available camera outputs available through your CEBIS Touch screen. The machine silhouette will give the operator quick access to the main settings on the machine. For example, feed roller and chop length settings, accelerator settings, upward discharge chute settings, anti-seiler settings, and in silent agent system settings. Also at the top bar, we will also have access to the job menu and the machine settings menu as well. Moving on to the secondary displays, again these are customizable to the operator's preference. Currently we have our quantimeter displayed and our user defined displays. We have a quantimeter duplicated on the bottom as well, but as we say, that can be fully customizable. Down at the bottom here, we then have our machine output display. So again, we have forward speed, we have engine load, and we have engine RPM. This is to try and allow the operator to keep the machine working within its optimum range. Also, this bottom symbol will give us access to our CMOS auto performance system if that is spec'd within the machine. As we said, the screen is fully customizable, and that is achievable through our settings menu. We can then go to assignment of display areas and we can set what we see in which area. Drivers can then choose from the list to select the functions that we want. So for example, we will select rear camera, display 2, and performance display data. We also have the option of changing the main display area. So currently we are displaying fieldwork screen. We can also change this to our simplified fieldwork screen. With the simplified fieldwork view activated, the information that the driver sees has been reduced to the bare essentials. Now we get an overview of forward speed, engine RPM, engine load, and a throughput monitor as well. You also get an overview of fuel level, urea level, engine temperature, and the header height control. Again, the secondary display is fully customizable, and in this case we have the reversing camera, the user defined displays, and the quantimeter monitoring system.